This is such a beautiful transformation. Welcome to this new series where I just show you a makeup application so you can replicate it on yourself. So first, I always clean my client's makeup. So you have to clean your face when you do your makeup, and then take the time to massage the product on your face. So I'm just using a moisturizer to make sure that there's no dead skin, that her face is well moisturized and is ready for the makeup application. And my first makeup application is always the eyes. I don't want any fallout on the face, and I clean up everywhere around the eye primer. The primer that I always use is the Urban Decay, the Eden one. It's so good. It makes the makeup last all day because I don't want anybody to tell me that the makeup doesn't last. So especially if you're a dark skinned woman, you should always wear a primer. I'm not a fan of using like concealer, but you can do whatever is best for you for your face. So I start with a transitioning color and a darker one to really accentuate her eye shape and to make sure that when she opens her eyes we can actually see the color on it. And I transpose colors, so you add one layer and another one and another one and another one until it looks smooth, as smoothly as possible. When you do your makeup, you don't want to use just any brush. You want to make sure that every time you use a brush, you know exactly what you use it for. So for example here, when I don't want a lot of precision and I'm just layering product, I'm blending, I'm using a blending brush, like the one that looks like an egg. And I can really blend as I want. And then when I want to apply the product, then that's when I use a flat brush. As you can see, I'm going for a beige. I want something that is really soft, and at the end you can see I didn't have time to show it and film it, but I'm adding a little bit of shimmer. I'm using the palette Dose of Colors to add a little bit of shimmer on top. When I want to have a good color payout, sometimes I use a hydrating mist. I use the MAC one, or sometimes I just use a fixing spray. It depends on the look that I'm looking for. The only eyeliner that I use is the Inglot because it's pretty dark and it accentuates the eyes. So I use a fine angle brush. This is from a collection. I need to plug my product as well. So I wanted to have, a set of brushes that would be really versatile, that you can do any look. So that's why we created this. And then when I do the foundation, I do it kind of differently. I look at all the colors that is on the skin, and then I just do a lot of strokes. And then afterwards, that's when I just blend everything together. So this is where I want the bronzer to be the contour. So that's where I put the darker color, and then I pad. You can never pad too much, honestly, because I don't want any stroke on her face. So I just pad all the colors and make sure that it blends well together. Usually I start with the darkest shade and then I go to the lightest, but it depends, because if I see that I put too much product, that's when I start with the lightest color. And usually the forehead is a lot darker, so as you can see, the more I blend, the better it looks. So now we go to, I don't put any products under the eyes, any foundation, and then I go with the concealer, and that's where I put the concealer under the eyes. Just bear in mind that it's impossible to remove fine lines under the eyes. People just use a lot of filters these days, so that's how you make it disappear. But in real life, you'll see it, and people have to be pretty close to be able to see the line. So the only thing you can do is camouflage it. So that's why right now I'm using a small blending brush that is meant for the face, part of the collection as well. And I pad under the eyes, and I don't bake. Baking has never worked for me, so I just use a little bit of powder and I press as strongly as I can around their face, under the eyes, and then I'll use a thin brush to add like a dark line under the eyes, to try to not put a lot of emphasis on the lines. I'm still perfecting my techniques. I think any makeup artist, they have to keep learning, keep trying, keep practicing. And when you do your own makeup application, you'll make mistakes and it's okay, and the next day you'll just do it again and it's gonna be better. So it's the same principle that I try to do with when I do people's makeup, because in the past I used to always want it to be perfect, but then now I just know that sometimes there's, for example, the person didn't sleep enough, so the makeup doesn't go well. Sometimes it just goes perfectly, so I just try to do my best when I do the makeup. So now I'm using the same blending brush to remove any excess, and then we finish with the lips. For me, it's either the lips or the eyes, and right now I want people to focus on the eyes, so that's why I'm going with natural pinkish lip combo, so people can really look at her eyes. When she closes her eyes, honestly, it just sparkles. I hope you like this series. That's something that I want to try to do. Oh, I forgot, I just need to add a little bit of mascara to make it blend. I think she looks fantastic. I hope you like the look, and make sure to subscribe, because sometimes I'm just discouraged to make videos, but I want to start doing it again, and I hope you're part of it. Bye.